Okay guys, jumping into part 2 here, we're gonna go under orders and checking out the product that we created last time. Here you can see it's processing. So the order status is processing. That just means it's processing the payment. And usually you can set it to auto-complete as well, but usually the system has to check that the payment has cleared before the order is completed. And also, if you're shipping a product, the system has to check that you've finished shipping, and then it'll automatically go to complete it. And you can see here there's additional features like email, invoice, or resend a notification. So yeah, everything you need to know about the order is pretty much here. It matches completely with what Shopify or Magento would show here. So I'm just gonna update the order to complete it, and you can kind of see the status quickly change here. That's an indicator, and here you have something for your shipping crew to check out really quick. So I think that's pretty self-explanatory here. I'm gonna add another product just to give the store a little bit of a catalog, I guess. And since you've seen it before, I'm gonna fast forward through this part, and this time I'll just add a cross sale. That's my only other product. And some other yeah. And this time I'm gonna add a new category. So previously we had a lotion category, now we have another category. It's called oils. Just gonna tag that product with some keywords that I might want to use later for searching. And publish. Oh, no, you know what? I'll just preview it first. Here's what it looks like. Yeah, just all example pictures, not a big deal. Just to show you guys how the workflow would be for you if you're adding something yourself. Here you can see the attributes we added earlier, and here's the related product. So here's that cross-sell feature that we told you about. Now let's check out the settings. First, you have a general section which pertain to your business. So whether you have a brick and mortar business or just pure online business, it's got something for everybody. And if you look towards the bottom, there's even a taxes calculator, which is really handy. Next, you have the product section, and the default settings are generally fine, but you just want to work in units that you and your customer are familiar with. So whether you like imperial or metric, totally up to you. Third section is shipping, and to be honest, it's kind of you're gonna want another video for this one. As far as online payments go, I highly recommend you hook up to PayPal and Stripe. PayPal, of course, you know the name. Some people do complain about them. I've had my accounts frozen by them. You gotta make sure your business info and everything is legit on PayPal. Treat PayPal seriously. Treat it like it's a bank account, and make sure all your information is accurate. Stripe is great because they have really quick and safe ways to take credit card payments. They recently did away with 3D verification, which is an extra layer of security. But long story short, Stripe is doing their own security software. They have just great integration helpers for you. And down here you can even see for developers, they even have these test keys. All you need to know really is these test keys let developers test advanced functions or whatever you need. If you're not comfortable with linking up Stripe just yet, you can have your developer test everything out before you make the link. Next section, we have accounts and privacy. It gives you a little more control on how much customer information you want to retain, and there are ways you can communicate it to your customers so they feel safer giving you their data. Generally, the default settings are okay for here, so I wouldn't touch it. The second last section is emails. These pertain to how your system handles order notifications both to you or your customer. And you can see down this list, there are a number of events that would warrant an email. And this is up to your preference. You can click here and manage it. You can send as many emails or as little emails as you like. At bare minimum, customers just need a completed order email, but by default, everything's checked off. The last section is called Advanced. Here you can link your pre-built pages to certain events in the customer workflow. So for example, at the cart page, instead of having the default WooCommerce cart page, you can have your own cart page built by your own developer. I would not recommend you changing these for now, but even though it's called Advanced, I think everybody needs to build their own terms and conditions page. And once you have your own terms and conditions page, go to Advanced and hit the terms and conditions drop down and link to that page. Further down, we have checkout endpoints and account endpoints. These are related to your URL and what your user sees. So some people want just custom pages that their user sees as they work through the website. Do not touch this section. One last thing I just want to quickly show you is what the shop page is looking like after we've added our 2 products. Here's our shop page. It's only got 2 things, and I just want to show you. You can sort it by these options here. There's a trick to this where if you wanted to simply show a page of your most popular products, you can hit the sort by popularity, and you can pay attention to the URL, and you can just display that custom URL with that search built in. So that means you won't have to keep updating your most popular products page. That's getting maybe too deep into it. I'll just jump to the next section. Step 3, updating menu with stored links. Here you'll need to go to Appearance and Menus. The menu structure is what's displayed in the middle, and you can add more to the menu on the very left, and you can see you can just drag and drop it in whatever order you choose. And if you go to Visit Site, you will see that's in the same order which you've stacked those rectangles in. So I hope that was pretty self-explanatory of how the menus work. There's a little more details to go through, but I just wanted to show you how quick and easy it was to set up a WooCommerce website. And now you can really start taking orders as long as you set everything up right. As long as your marketing's good, you can start taking money.